Welcome back to our channel. In today's UPSC Toppers Answer Copy Analysis, we are going to discuss UPSC 2017 All India Rank 1 Topper Anudeep Durishetty's Ethics Answer Copy, and this particular answer discussion is going to be regarding in ethics in section A component of your quotes based questions. So let's go into the question which has been asked here, friends. When dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic but with creatures of emotion. Explain the meaning and significance of this statement. Write a note on its applicability in modern times. Friends, it's a 10 marker question and they have asked us to answer in 150 words. We know very well whenever a 10 marker question is asked in the UPSC examination, we will be given a maximum of 2 pages to write. Additionally, if you look at this particular question, friends, here they are asking four major components in the question. So while addressing the question, what we need to do is also that we need to address these four major components in the question. So let's look at how this UPSC topper Anudeep Durishetty has presented his answer, especially with respect to ethics quotes based section. Usually this will be asked in your section A component of your ethics GS paper 4 component. So let's look at the structure of the answer which has been presented here, friends. If you look at the structure of the answer, there is a clear visible introduction, and this topper has also presented it in a crisp of 2 to 3 lines. And if you look at it, followed by the introduction, he has written the body of the answer. But the stopper has particularly failed to write a conclusion for this particular answer, and this is something which we have been repeatedly telling. In case of ethics, one of the crucial challenge even UPSC toppers are facing is the time management, friends. And what we need to be very aware is that even though every one of us we know very well there is a structure of answer which needs to be presented in the examination, but due to lack of time management and space management, and UPSC toppers themselves will find it difficult to write conclusion for each or majority or some of the answers. So this is something which we need to learn also and try to correct ourselves while we are presenting our answers. So let's look at the body of the answer, friends. If you look at the body of the answer, in this particular question, especially quotes based question, this topper has presented it very differently. That is, he has approached the body of the answer in a paragraph as well as point wise approach at the end of the answer. So this is something which we need to learn and incorporate, especially only in case of quotes based question in ethics answer writing technique, friends. We can incorporate a mix of both paragraph and point wise approach in our answers. The main reason here is, friends, the way in which we need to address this particular quotes based question is that we need to incorporate the values which are asked in the question, especially in a way format such that first we need to explain the meaning of the value. Second thing, we need to explain what is the significance of the value. And the third thing, we need to explain what is the applicability of the value. Whether they are asking this in the quotes based question or not, we need to mainly do these three dimensions in our answer, especially either in the introduction, body or conclusion. These three things should be mandatorily written in section A component of ethics based answer writing, which we have discussed even in our yesterday's discussion also. So if you look at this particular topper, friends, if you look at the introduction, this topper has especially mentioned the moral thinker named Aristotle. This is something which will add very good value to the topper. Reason being, friends, even though the examiner in the question they have not mentioned the name of the moral thinker, he has related it with Aristotle and he has explained that in his own terms. And this is something which it will attract the eye-catching moment for the examiner and will easily award 1 marks for the introduction. But this topper will be easily missing that 1 mark for the conclusion because he has failed to write due to lack of time management. Now if you look at the body of the answer, as we have said already, we need to address four major components in this particular question. So if you look at the first component, that is the quote which has been asked here, this topper has directly addressed that in the introduction itself by mentioning the moral thinker Aristotle. And if you look at the second component, meaning, he has taken a one more paragraph to explain the meaning, and then followed by that he has explained the significance. Additionally, if you look at it, friends, and the final fourth major component is the applicability, which he has clearly given subheading as well as point wise approach or bulletin based approach, and then he has failed to write a conclusion. So overall this is something which we need to incorporate while writing the quotes based answer. And if you come to the marking criteria for this particular question, this topper, as we have said already, he would be easily fetching the one maximum mark for the introduction, and in the conclusion he will be losing that 1 mark because he has failed to write that. While looking at the body of the answer, if you see here friends, he has addressed the meaning of the component in a beautiful manner by underlining the keywords also, so for that he will be easily getting that 1 mark. And for writing the significance, here he has touched two dimensions. One is talking about civil services, another is talking about medicines and nursing, so he will be getting that one extra mark for this significant component. Followed by that, he has also written a beautiful example to explain his significant value, what he wanted to justify to this particular quote. So he will be getting that 1 mark for this example as well. And if you look at the applicability, they have asked them to answer only in modern terms. Here the topper has mentioned it clearly in 2 points, even by underlining the values also. So he will be easily getting that 1 mark for this particular component also. So in this particular question, friends, if you look at it, this topper has fetched overall 5 marks out of a 10 marker question. He would have easily fetched one more mark also, but he has failed to write this conclusion due to lack of time management and space management. So this is something one important learning from today's video, friends. So whenever we are writing ethics based answer writing, that is why we have been telling we need to incorporate various schematic diagrams also additionally to save our time as well as space inside the exam hall and to address all the questions in an equal manner. And even if you look at the Anudeep Durishetty's, that is a mark sheet, what he got in ethics paper is that he has got 95 marks. So roughly around 5 to 6 marks he has got per question. So that talks about even though he has got enormous knowledge and the approach of answer writing technique, only due to lack of some time management, he has failed to get the top mark in the ethics paper. Okay friends, let's now look at the important key takeaways from today's video. The one more thing what we have understood and learned today is that in case of ethics answer writing, especially in case of section A, and when we are writing quotes based question, we need to have a clear approach in our answer writing technique. That is, the structure of the answer, whatever we are going to present, it should have a clear demarcation where the definition of the value, significance of the value, and the application of the value which is mentioned in the quote, that should be explained in this three-dimensional manner. Additionally, friends, while writing the body of the answer, it can be written in subheading approach as well as paragraph cum point-wise approach. So a mix of technique can be only followed for these quotes-based questions. And wherever possible, we can use schematic diagrams. But what is very mandatory is the usage of examples, especially in quotes-based questions. We need to incorporate from the lives of leaders, philosophers, IAS, IPS officers, examples and current affairs based examples to explain our whatever meaning or significance or application which we wanted to convey to the examiner. And one more important thing in ethics is very important is while addressing each and every component in the question, what we have to necessarily do is that we need to attack the question very directly. We should not write it in a different manner, in a lengthy manner, so because that will save us a lot of time as well as space inside the exam hall. And while writing the conclusion, as far as conclusion is concerned, we should incorporate whatever values they are talking about in a current affairs perspective and try to give it in a harmonious manner. Okay friends, before concluding the video, let's talk about the new batch announcement which we are going to start for this year. That is the mentorship batch for 2025. In this particular course, the program duration is for 7 months and it's available only over online. In this particular program, the students will be given a schedule where they will be preparing for each and every subject as per the schedule, and they will be given an integrated syllabus coverage of both prelims and mains examination during this course of 7 months time duration. Additionally, after reading the schedule, they will be given sectional test, subject wise test, full length test, and even NCERT based test and textbook based test, along with previous year questions based test, so that students will get enough practice for prelims and mains examination. After finishing the test, they will be given personalized online mentorship to focus and improve upon their weakness areas. And answer writing practice is the main attention of this program, where students will be given enormous answer writing techniques and practice tests to improve their answer writing technique, along with UPSC toppers answer copy analysis videos and value addition videos to improve their answer writing. Additionally, CSAT will be given maximum attention in this program. So those of you who are interested in this program can look at the description box below, where we have given the Google form sheet where you can register and join this program. So thanks for watching friends. We'll again meet in a new video. Thank you.